Okay, wanted to do a short little update here. Give you a heads up on what's going on. We got the risers here. They're all painted. Now you see some of this. This just got the second coat on here. Some of this isn't covered very well, but that's underneath the steps where the step comes in this way, and the step, the top of the step goes into the groove, and then the bottom of it will be down here. But none of this is going to show, so that's fine. We don't have to get paint on that. But those are looking good. So we're going to take you upstairs. This is all in the basement, so we're going to head upstairs, and we still got the stair treads here. Everything's set and waiting to go in. Still got some tools sitting on the kitchen counter and everything, but the cabinets are looking good. Got the cabinets over here. It's all looking good. Got the drawers. Got our pantry here, and then this open area here, I have to make that yet. That's going to be a pull-out spice rack. It'll be several shelves that you can put spices and stuff in. It's about a foot deep, and it's 48 inches tall. And you can see the trim we put in up there. That looks good. So let's take you over here to the stairs, and we still got our tools sitting here. Now I only have one coat of white paint on this, but you get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. We actually have the paint tray right there. So we got one coat on this. We got two coats downstairs. Still waiting for this to flash off a little bit better to put the second coat on here, but you can see what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. We have a little bit better set of stairs temporarily. A couple things I wanted to show you here. This is one of the uprights here that I put in, and this is rock solid. It's put in with construction adhesive, and we got some pocket screws attaching it to the bottom and attaching it to the stair riser. And one of the things I wanted to show you here, and you'll see this in the final product, is this this line here, this line between the wall and this molding, this base molding that goes up all the way up and across, and also down here. From the different times this wall's been painted, you cut that in, and then of course then you go back and you paint the base molding. So you cut that in, and from years of doing that, this was like a chocolate brown. Of course, we painted this like it's like a tan color. But from years of doing that, it leaves little gaps, and there's places where maybe the paint from the base molding got up onto the wall, or from the wall down to the base molding. It creates this sort of jagged edge as it goes up through, and the molding is not quite tight up against the wall there, and that's okay. But it creates a pretty decent line there. But down here, you can see where it's kind of hit. It looks like it's hit and miss, but these are actually gaps. It's a little bit of a gap there, since that's an older base molding. So on this side here, we have a couple gaps, and that doesn't look the best. So a simple solution I came up with, and you're going to see this in another video, is we're going to put a shoe molding on top of this base molding. And a shoe molding is basically, if I could draw it on the wall here, this would be the back side here, and it's got a little quarter round, and it comes down and looks like kind of like a part of a shoe. Okay, like that. So we're gonna take, and they make all different sizes of it. We're gonna get something real small, just to trim that out and make it look nice. And all we'll have to do, I think it actually comes pre-painted, so it'll be white. All we'll have to do is just do some miters down here in the corner, and of course up along here. And we'll just take this all the way up the stairs. We'll make it look real good, and I think it'll give it a really nice finished look, and something that. Like whenever you go up the steps here, we're going to do up here too. We're going to do up here. You can see where there's little gaps, just where walls aren't perfectly straight, but the molding is very rigid and it's straight. Where you get just little gaps, and it creates these little dark areas. And I don't want to have to shove paint up in there. It's gonna glob, and it's gonna drip, and it's just gonna cause a mess. So we'll put a little piece of shoe molding there, and down here, and all the way up the stairs. And I think it's really going to look sharp whenever this is done. So make sure you tune back in for the next episode, and we're going to have some stair treads down. And I'm still working on a system for the for the landings. There is a little landing there, and then we'll step up, and the landing that'll take you upstairs. So I'm still working on a system for that. Looks like I'll be able to reuse the old flooring for that. If not, then I'm going to fabricate it. That's it. So I'll figure that out, but we still got a few days yet to deal with this stuff. This will dry overnight, and we'll get scuffed there. So you got a little bit of a boo-boo. This will dry overnight, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll start assembling these things. We'll put our uprights in, and I think what I'm going to do, I'll check it and see, but probably every other upright would be okay, or I'm sorry, every other riser here. Every other riser would be okay to put an upright in. So I don't think we're going to need to do every single stair because there's going to be so much support with those. But I mean, you're talking about every 10 inches, and that's kind of it's kind of overkill. But we might overkill it. Stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe down below. And I wanted to mention that about 85% of everybody who views the channel is not subscribed. So if you want to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe down there, that's fine. We're going to do all kind of fun things. We got some martial art videos. We got some racing stuff coming up, and more woodworking. We're going to be doing some projects that we can actually take and resell. So I'll show you a couple of those things after we're done with this little project. So thanks for watching. See you next time.